Alright guys, what's up? For those of you tuning in on the YouTube channel, how's it going? What's up as well in Discord? Good morning, good morning. The pastor has a headache today. Definitely looking to take it easy. Definitely going to take it easy. We got a lot of weakness in the small cap land. We've been red the last 5 days. Definitely a day to take it slow and proceed with small size. So in terms of the what did I just post? Enjoy the video. What? Anyhow, that's alright. Um, in terms of the watch list, LUMN from yesterday, which made an amazing move in after hours. There's ZCMD, RR, and maybe IDIA. I really don't know what to expect today, man. I thought we could have seen something yesterday, but as we know, with all the turmoil in the overall market, sometimes small caps can be a little on the softer side as money comes, the cycle, right? Money comes in, money goes out. Alerts. I definitely don't feel my usual self, but I feel good enough to trade, though, that's for sure. ADTX. Did I miss one? Is that a cheaper stock? ADTX. 25%. I guess it didn't go down all the way on the list. I'll save it in my recents for sure. Guys, remember to turn on your screen recording. For those of you on YouTube, remember our disclaimer. Remember that day trading is risky business. Screen recording, turning it on right now. All right, looks good. Oh man, today's one of those days I feel like I'm in the depths, but the markets is gonna wake me up here pretty quickly. Some days you come in, you got that headache, you just got to, and it's a good thing that we're taking it slow today. We're gonna be using really small size, baby size actually, because we've been red so much these last couple of days. We've been red the last 5 days, down 3,200. So today I'll be taking it easy, taking it slow. I don't mind. I'm not gonna say that I'm in trader rehab, because if something does like end up being like crazy strong, I'm gonna trade it aggressively. But other than that, I'm just gonna take it slow. 500 shares. If something is just decent, 1,000 shares, just gonna take it easy. Just try to get green and get the heck out of here. So hit that thumbs up and let's get ready to rock and roll. My main stock is going to be LUMN. I think this one here might have the most potential. We did see, a strong push right around where I was leaving out yesterday. And then from there in after hours, it really took off. But it was a bit of a grinder, slowly pushing up. But I think honestly, like it reminded me of like stocks in back before, a couple years ago, not even a couple, but like a year ago, that we would trade. I mean, I would trade a stock like that in that uptrend, and just a couple thousand shares. Can I make 2-3 cents at a time? And just maybe at the end of it, I'll trade like 1,000,000 shares, And you know, I'll take the $1,000, right? Yeah, maybe, you know, like $200 in fees, $300 in fees, but there's definitely opportunity. So LUMN is going to be the main one that I'll watch. You know, I'm interested in seeing if it has any life in it today. I don't expect to move right away into the open, but you know, in the first hour and a half, is it possible for us to see some sort of uptrend again? If we do, I'll be in and out with small size, looking to capture a couple cents at a time. It's up 43% with 28 million shares. ZCMD, you know, not bad, but pulling back a little bit. Now we have RR, which is up 73%, cheaper stock, you know, around 60 cents. Also has 60 million shares of volume. So Watchlist is not looking too bad here. We got 20 seconds to the opening bell. Looking forward to another disciplined day. Another thing I told myself after reviewing yesterday was to be a little quicker, right? I want to be a little quicker to be in. And of course, cutting the losses quickly. Need to be more assertive as well towards any area that seems to be holding up. Giving it some time. Looking over the cheaper one. RR is pushing up a little bit, 67. LUMN, there's some volume coming in there. We're pushing up to 40. There's 49. There's a bid at 47. It's gonna go through. 75 for the high. So out of nowhere, big volume coming in and this thing is ripping. Where's the pullback gonna be is what I'm asking myself here. So I'm watching and waiting. Oh my gosh, I got a terrible fill. When I try to go short at 80, I'm gonna get filled at 54. Gotta be a little quicker here. 28 for those lows. How well can we hold up here around the 25 level? Cutting it. It's not holding up well on that first dip. It just looks like we're washing out. So this is not what we want to see here to start. We wanted to hold up the first pullback. We had a low of 28. Can we hold up the 25 area, 28, 30 area, and bounce back? It's right down to 07 to 09. The short trade was a great intuition. Just sadly, just teleported down as I'm going to try to go short. Notice like 81 is not going over 81. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go short here. See if it pulls back a couple cents. Some of these stocks still surprise you, man. And that volume hits, it just took off right there. It just took off. $67.40. I'm also watching at RR on the pullback here. See if this one holds up. Taking 65. Can we see over 66 and 67 for RR? Cheaper stock. Nope, coming down. So we're seeing a lot of selling here. The first pullbacks are not holding up. So it's good that we're using smaller size because we've already been read like 500 if I'm using like, you know, any sort of size here. The beauty of sizing down. R. I gotta rotate through to check everything. Check the other ones. The good thing with LUMN is that there's range. So if you can predict the dips accurately, there could be some, you know, change there, right, in the bounce opportunities. RR over 66 seems to be moving up a little bit. LUMN, I'm also going to keep an eye. We'll see if it does continue over 7. $67.60. $67.30. Kind of just watching here to see how this one is going to hold up. Try again. Still coming down. 64. Could be a retest of the lows here. And it looks like it's going all the way down. Not bouncing at the low of day either. Coming back to LUMN. Marcelo mentioned SWIM earlier. How's it doing? It's moving up a little bit. That was a quick 5 minutes. The high is 87. Had decent volume there just now. SWIM. Can we see a push over 87 for high of day? One. Looks like it's coming down. Try again, 36 at Vwap. Can we hold? 30, 34. Selling pressure was pretty high right there. Looks like it's coming down a bit. Green 10 cents to red 10 cents. Not good. LUMN coming back up. I'm going to take this dip ADTX. Oh, my share size is a little bigger than I would have wanted here. I'm going to scale out a bit. I was only looking to be in 1,000 shares. But taking the dip down there, mid-30s. I'm going to watch to get back in if it wants to go through 50 here. There's 54. It seems to be holding. Tight stop here. What's it going to be? All right, easing off. It needs to be instant. Okay. Watching the dip here. It's going to push up nicely. We're able to connect, so I'm going to come up to 1,500 here. It's a very quick bounce. Does it want to go right back through 50? Taking a couple cents. Can these orders just fill? Come on. $59 for the highs. At this point, I want to be cautious, try to protect the gains, keeping it all relative. We're at the highs, we're having a little bit of trouble. It's kind of high, but trying for the quick pop, not seeing it, waiting. If I wasn't on this live stream right now, I'm pretty sure I'd be standing here in the dark, because this... Maybe I should put on these blue light glasses. You know, at this young age, man, since when does light bother my eyes? It's crazy. Too young for this. Too young to be in the depth. 51. The low, I believe, 47 right there. Hopefully this helps. There's some volume, 59. Can we see through the high with this volume here? There's a bid, but it's not instant. I'll wait for it to come down some more. I'll try again at 60. Perhaps a little early there. I mean, we did have a low of 46. So being patient here, just waiting. And I want to be careful of the 5-minute pullback in case it comes down some more to Vwap. We might get a false breakout here. What does it want to do? Can we push through? Can we push through? Can we push through? We're definitely seeing resistance between 54 and like 59. Can we push through? And if we are seeing short sellers, will they cover over the highs? Not really the move I would want to see here. It's like still struggling. It's not out of the woods yet. We had 65, but we're still here. I don't really trust this pullback because it's looking like a false breakout. I try 45 or Vwap. Well, I guess Vwap is 45. Well, if it holds up, then great. Some people might take it here with a tight stop. We'll see how it does. Seems like the resistance is like still here. $48 for those lows right there. So just waiting here. Trying for VWAP, tight stop. Seeing too much selling pressure, cutting it tight. We'll see if it gives a bottoming wick. Can we get back over 45 here? 45. That'll be a start, and then hopefully 47, 48 eventually. I'm gonna check through the list. I gotta stop muting the mic. That's my problem. I gotta just stop muting it. I've used like mute the mic for no reason really. But anyhows, I'm saying here the stock is on the backside. It looks like ADTX looks like backside. So I'm rotating through here to see what else might be moving. And this headache is killing me here. Woke up feeling pretty good and got a sudden headache out of nowhere. Probably didn't drink enough water yesterday. Gotta stay hydrated. SWIM. SWIM moving up a little bit here. Eight. Can we keep going? Aggressive entry. Not quite. We had 65 there again, but not quite. Again, still keeping to the smaller size. Not being super aggressive here. $50, kind of a little higher than I would have wanted there. There's a spread here, right? We're seeing like a 5-6 cent spread at times. Needed to take that particular trade there on the bids. I'm gonna miss the dip. Just a little uncomfortable there at 50. Those trades are some key trades, man. And that bounce, from 45, it's, 15 cents. Will we continue through the highs? There's a seller. If it comes below 50, I want to see an immediate bounce. If not, it could be trouble. What's it going to be? There's 45 again. There's 40. I kind of should have had a better fill, but whatever. Five-minute candle is going to close in the next minute and a half. Looking at the bigger picture, we're on this ABCD, we're consolidating. I think it looks pretty healthy, all things considered. Disaster of a fill there. Come on, I'm trying to buy the Vwap dip. 36. SWIM still watching. The selling volume on this recent candle is a little higher, but I think there's still potential here. If it retests the VWAP, it'll be an interesting area to see how it holds. If not, will we see back over 50 here? So that's going to be two trades where to dip them in kind of higher. Sadly, I'm going to miss. And I got filled over the ask price there because I was watching at the ask too. ADTX moving up slightly. Already won. I'd like to see it hold up a little higher here. Will this candle bounce back? ADTX. SWIM bouncing back to 50. It needs to push forward now. Currency 455 and so forth. It's 44. I might switch over to ADTX if this one comes back down. ADTX fighting for the break over 50. 150, that is. Low 32. This thing is back at 40. SWIM. If volume pushes in here mid to low 40s, I take it. But doesn't look like it means business. Watching ADTX at 150 area here. Time 10:08. Only 54. And then back down. Where are we? If we don't see anything else soon, we're gonna look to lock it in. Get the heck out of here. Small green. The range seems very limited here. We're seeing like 48 by 52. Come on. ADTX. And if we get through 54, can we hold the level? I do have a new 5-minute candle here. ADTX watching. There's a spread there. And the dip is not bouncing at the Vwap. Perhaps 40 is the bottom here. SLRX. SLRX. SLRX in for the dip, but back out. There's a seller, but it was a good place. ADTX, we'll see if it's able to get back over 45. I think at 10:30, I'm out of here. We did get back a little bit on that dip, so got to be careful. SLRX actually bounced up pretty nicely. Can I see through high of day? SLRX trying. 42, 39. I think I don't know what the 5-minute chart looks like, but I think the dip could hold 36. I'm gonna try tight stop here. 35 stop, 34 stop if it doesn't want to go. 35, I'll cut it here. It's lingering, but still. We're still seeing some bidders. Spread. 5-cent spread. ADTX back up at 45 and 50. Pretty good. Well, at least we're going to make some sort of change on SLRX, so not bad. 10 cents. 10 cents, I'll take. ADTX, we're at high of day where we had resistance. What is it going to be? Well, not high of day, the high of this last move, I should say. Let's see what it does. Is this a good place to go short? Are we not going to be able to go through? Come on. Let's see that rip to 60. Good. Now this is where the short sellers can get into trouble. It might continue to 65. Well, let's see. We needed to hold up this previous resistance. Okay. Oh wow, but much better than I would have expected. Oh, that was pretty serious. Not so great fill there. I knew 65 was possible, but not in that type of move, but okay. This turned into one of those stocks that start to trend up and just keep going. This could be good. I'm gonna start to prepare like an actual size. I don't want to get carried away though. But just in case it does like continue to just go green candles, you know? Taking a couple cents. I'm gonna try to rinse and repeat. Oh, all levels at 91. It's definitely aggressive to be buying here, but it seems like it's opening up a little bit. 95 now for the halt level up. Definitely seeing some short sellers covering on this one. Like we're getting these bigger green candles. Just taking a couple cents here at a time. Oh, I should have held that. Oh, we weren't going with that bid right there. 82. So will the 1 minute candle continue here after making this new high? Tight stop. Selling not as high right there. Will it go all the way through? There's a few sellers. Selling, 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 selling. Waiting. Not going to see the push. More selling. It's like somebody took profits right there. That's what that looked like. Like somebody just was selling into that move. Watching the dip. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of selling volume here. A little bit of red early, but it didn't really come in heavy. So it looks like it might be holding up here a little higher again. The new candle's 13 seconds out. There's a bid there. I'm going to try a little higher here to see if it pushes through. The bid gone. Maybe the order gets filled. Come on, shorts. Are we going to cover through the highs again? ADTX, watching and waiting. Can we try again? 88. Need a little bit more pizzazz here. A little bit more magic. A little bit more green on the tape. I think it's brewing. I think it might be brewing here. We're gonna give it some time as the pullback's coming in. It's gonna come down. There's still some buying, but that buying not pushing us through. Okay, okay. Come on. Why are we stalling out so quickly? Time 27. About 2.5 minutes to the new candle. If it comes down, how tight is it going to be versus these levels? If not, maybe it keeps holding. $78. Can we hold up 75, 76 and try again? I need to see more buying here. Through 80. It might retest the lows again because we're seeing a very early pullback here, which we haven't really seen the other times. It would be nice to see a massive buyer here. I actually wouldn't be surprised because it's been holding up this level for so long, like 71, 73. Retesting the lows here, retesting the lows into the new candle. Getting a couple cents there. Over 75. Can we see the curl? Of course, right as I sell. 75, 76. Come on. It needs to push through here. Tight stops for me in case it does reject. Although it seems like it wants to go, I want to be careful. You only want to be in as the stock is moving up. Stock is moving up. Can we see that push through? If not, maybe it comes down one more time. So we're getting a bit of a move down here again. Is this the last time at the lows? Are we going to hold the line? Or is this thing getting ready to go to oblivion? Still holding the line here. Still holding the line. I want to see that buying volume coming in. $72. I'm expecting, if it does go, I'm expecting like a faster move up, but you know, we'll see. Maybe it does sell off, right? It's always a possibility here. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? There's a bit I'm gonna add back. As long as we don't see 75. Come on, come on. Slowly but surely. It's churning. I'm gonna get back in if I have to. Oh, come on, that looked good. 77. If there's a dip that comes, I wouldn't mind at all. Come on, 80. 80. Not quite. Should have maybe cut that a little sooner. Waiting patiently. This is where it can fail if it doesn't, you know, hold up. So tight stops here for me. It might be brewing here. Does it have it in it again? And it does. Looks like it's struggling a bit. Is he 71? 72? Yeah, leaving it alone. Perhaps to the depths this time. Well, at least day one with small size is going to be successful. Day two with small size tomorrow again. I would have started the day very red if I had like big size, like very red. So this is gonna save me. This is gonna save me and put me in a position where I can still be able to trade without being like at max loss. Because the max loss, of course, would have been a little tighter. So good news. See this, if I'm to go short here, it's not a great place because it's not the highs or closer to the highs. We had the resistance at 80. But sometimes I do think about this low of day short, or let's say low of the consolidation short, which in this case would be 70. Is it worth to try to see if this thing washed down there to 55 or like 60? But I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna take the gains and come back next time. So for those of you going all the way till 4 p.m., continue to be disciplined and continue to be patient. Relentless Trader is going to be out of here. So take a look at those links if you're interested, right? If you're interested in the scanner, I'll post all the links here again. Momo Pro, the scanning software that I use, do have real-time alerts when it comes to halt levels as well, and also shows the limit up, limit down for any stock that is up over 3% in the last 5 minutes, which is all the hot stocks that we'll be watching, right? If we come down here and we go to the Relentless Momo filter. So ADTX, the halt up is at 217. Actually, hold up. Is this where's ADTX? Oh yeah. It looks like it's also updated. It's gonna be refreshed. Yeah. So the halt levels are here. Limit up, limit down. And then you have the high-low scan up top. The halt alerts are always pretty good. Hang my head. Time to go take some leave. Anyhow, other than that, you guys can feel free to check out the chat room and the classes. Now you can join the chat room via the classes. You don't have to do it separately. Just a heads up in case anybody's wondering. Gold members will be given access to the chat room, as well as diamond members. If you guys are to check out the course website here, I'll pull it over on screen in a sec. I'll post the link. Hopefully you guys had a good day. SLRX is moving back up a bit. I woke up feeling so good, man, and then out of just nowhere, just like getting hit with a bus. Headache came out of the blue. But yeah, gold and diamond will give you access to the chat room. But other than that, you guys can feel free to check out Triad's archives or Tim's archives. You know, Triad and Tim, both great traders, killing it in the game. The other two mentors here, besides myself and Marcelo. For anybody who's new to the channel, who might be wondering what we're all about, you know, we have Silver, which is the basics course, and it's only 17 bucks, right? So it's not like a huge commitment, but there's a ton of value in there. We did revamp it and add more content, so there's a good amount of stuff in there to get started if you're like at, you know, now getting into it beginner level. But yeah, coupon code station is still live and will expire at the end of August. So, you know, if you're looking forward to getting involved, this will give you 40% off. And at the end of this, we're going to be spinning the wheel like we did for the Team House meetup for the lucky winner. We're going to be spinning the wheel and we're going to be giving away a cool traveling trading setup. This is going to be awesome. So once if you do enroll with this coupon, your name will be entered automatically. Existing students, you guys can purchase a ticket for 10 bucks if you want your name to be entered into the raffle. We're doing it this way because we do believe that most people who've been here for some time already have a setup. And so hopefully the person who wins is someone who's like brand new, who doesn't have like a proper computer yet. But the permanent members, you guys will be entered in regardless, right? Other than that, the chat room is also here for you guys to feel free to join us. Some people say, Relentless, can you start the live stream an hour early? You don't even need to show up, just leave the chat open. The reason I don't do that is because we have a chat room already. Even after the stream, people will say, hey, Relentless, don't shut it down. Just mute the mic and go about your day and just do whatever you need to do. Leave the live stream on until 4 p.m. But we already have a chat room. We already have a chat room, which is much more intuitive than this live stream chat, to be honest. And I say that because we can literally post videos of our trades. We can go into the voice channels. It's like having a phone call with each other and share our screens and look over setups, look over patterns, stuff like that. But yeah. In fact, we can come and see how they did. Am I on dual screen? I think I am. I've been on dual screen. Of course I've been. I'm fatigued, so I'm feeling fatigued. You know, sometimes I think, you know, what if I take the rest of this month off? It's like these things come in my mind. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever do something like that, but the thought process at least does come into my mind. Take the month off and just, you know, R&R. It doesn't seem like we're working, but you know, sometimes the brain gets a little tired, especially when the markets are slow. So small size holding it down for us tomorrow. You know, the key with the small size really for me is just to stop the bleeding. If I can be green, that's great. But the main purpose for me to like sizing down is so that I'm no longer adding to a deficit. Because I don't mind going sideways. I mean, even if I have to go sideways for a month or two, the main thing is that once the next hot wave comes, is for me to be right there at all-time highs so that I can just accelerate again. You know, it's like I look back over the years and it's like, you know, some months it's like not even really that worth it, you know? So taking it easy, taking it slow, and looking forward to getting back to the basics. So stay safe, stay green. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to hit that thumbs up on the way out. And in fact, before we do, actually no, that's the last announcement. Yeah, hit that thumbs up on the way out, and I'll catch you guys in the recap later today.